Hey everybody, Jonathan here, and today we're going to go through quad kick. This is a heavy leg exercise and it can be performed on 3 types of spring levels. 5 whites is light, 1 black is heavy, and 1 black and a white or additional whites will be the heaviest. Now how we start is we turn the handlebars to face inwards towards the center of the reformer. Kneel on the carriage facing the back platform. Hands are directly under the shoulders. I like them underneath the strap with my thumbs on top, 4 fingers underneath. Knees are hip width apart and that my knees and my hips are in line. We don't want the knee to be forward, creating a slant, and we don't want our knee to be all the way back, also causing another type of a slant. Bring our left heel up to the bar, and remembering that the heel is the gateway to our glutes. Push forward and hold. We're going to then bend the left knee to slowly bring the carriage in, and then we're going to lengthen the leg, pushing through the heel to slowly bring the carriage out. How do you modify? You can turn around and change your springs lighter. How do you make this more intense? You can add additional springs, or you can go up onto your toes and curl your toes against the strap of the carriage right here, or you can anchor it against the bar in front of the carriage if this is a part of your carriage. Push forward. We're going to lift up off the knee, and then we're going to bend the left knee in, and then we're going to push the carriage out. Make sure people aren't arching their back or just really high doing something like this. Also want to make sure that people are not in improper form by pushing through the target leg, but then also pushing forward with the arms and the anchored knee. The only thing that should be pushing is the target leg on the handlebar, and as soon as it's 95% out, you don't need to push any further. Now, what do you do if you're a shorter client? You need to move your knees back towards the front platform, towards the front of the carriage, so that they get a longer range of motion. Their hands are going to be closer to the holes or the dimples of the carriage, keeping the hands under the shoulder, and then they'll get a better length of motion because that's just how shorter people have to position themselves on the carriage. If you're taller, you'll probably feel more comfortable holding the bars at the back of the carriage and then moving the knees forward towards the center of the second white line and the dimples, and then place the foot on the bar and then push forward for our longer clients with longer legs. And I'll turn the handlebars on the other side in so that you can see hip placement. Make sure that when they're pressing out that their hips aren't leaning out towards the edge of the carriage, towards the side of the carriage like this. We want to bring the hips in so that the hip is right above the knee, and then press forward on your exhale, slow and controlled. And that is a quad kick.